makes the reservations. It's simple because you just call the resort and say, where does the president stay? So we're in the presidential suite. We're going to be doing some lives with some absolute laundromat killers a little bit later. And these guys, they've figured out how to do the Uber of drop-off laundry. Now, a lot of the folks that are at these conferences are doing tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's really empowering to be in the room with these folks, to share a cocktail. I am the most hated man in the industry predominantly because I tell you guys the truth. I have interviewed some manufacturers for you, and I ask them the question that they hate hearing. Why don't you publish your pricing? It's rather humorous to hear their answers because they really don't have one. We don't publish the prices because we don't publish the prices. Is there technical difficulties? What's going on?
Someone says your screen is sideways.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
I don't know. Do we do that?
I don't know. You're in charge of the camera.
It didn't look sideways to me. Ask John if it's better now.
Welcome to the world of life. We've got
That's better.
$100,000 worth of equipment in the other room in there, and here we are doing this. So when you bring me on board, when you get my silly course, you're going to know the ifs, whats, whos, and buts. You're going to understand really it's set up with the video course. First and foremost, is this right for you? Should you even be getting involved in laundromats? I want to go through that because yes, you should. Do you live in a small community where there's only one laundry or no laundries? Well, if there aren't any, I would say don't even bother. It starts with that in the video course lessons. It starts, is it right for you? Then we go from there. So if you're in the infancy of this and you're just enjoying watching Danny scream at landlords, that's not it. Get the course, fill your head with the knowledge, find out if it's even right for you. The next step, if you wish to move forward with my personal help, pay me a few dollars and we get on the phone. I give my cell phone out to people. At this conference, I've got this fresh in my mind that some folks are a little standoffish. They hand you a business card and I say, okay, where's your cell phone number? There's some office or 800 number. Seems odd to me. When I'm the idiot who actually gives my cellular phone number out to my clients because I want them to be able to get in touch with me. So if you move to that next step, we'll talk. And there's no limit to the time I will spend. You're not going to see that pricing on my website. It's not a secret, but it's really no one's business because you have to get the course first. And I'm not here to sell you anything. When I am on my yacht in San Diego, when I'm at my property in northern Arizona, when I'm on a ski trip in Aspen, in the next 3 weeks we will be in Monaco and Spain, Barcelona, somewhere in France, I don't know, Nice. I do this for you because this is important. We've sent a letter of intent out in New Jersey, and my client, hey, Shelly and I were ready for lunch, but we need to get back with the landlord and chop it up and find out what the hell's going on. I text the guy, I'm trying to make this so we actually get a conversation going, and this is cold. I don't know what his concerns are. I know that we sent the LOI. So let's call my client, Mike, who happens to be NYPD, tons of respect for him, and let's see what he's doing. Sometimes he's in the cop shop. Oh, that's good. Okay. Live television. If you haven't already, sub the channel because I don't want you to miss these lives. I never know when I'm going to do it. I'm not sure when I'll be going live. And again, be selfish. A little bit later today, we're going to have some folks that are crushing. There is so much money to be had in laundromats. if you're on the outside looking in, you think, well, how much money could a laundry make? There are a lot of folks that have YouTube channels, that have huge followings, that are going around collecting quarters, and they talk about how they make thousands of dollars. This thing mints millionaires, many, many, many millionaires. It's not about quarters. Come on, Mike. What are you, kicking doors in? What the fuck?
I'm on vacation.
Oh my God, what are you doing? You're sitting in Newark for your vacay?
I'm in Jersey right now, but I'm about to go down the shore tomorrow.
Down the shore!
Yeah, you know about it, right?
Down the shore, I love it. Have some ices. Have some ices for me.
Yeah.
All right, I texted Mo, and he texted it back and said, yeah, I'll call you, but that's not really my thing. I don't want to wait. So we sent the LOI. What was our offer? How much per square foot?
$16.47. Like it's like $6,950.
Okay.
He
And
said, sorry.
not at all. Not at all. He wrote back. He emailed you. What did he say? I'm kind of swinging in the wind here. I don't have the email.
No, he didn't. Write back. He said before he sent it to me, then we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right. Anything I need to know before we dial him up?
So he originally wanted 12. You guys have like about 7. Sorry, because nothing will be ignored. Nothing ever gets ignored. And then you were saying, yeah, he's saying that we'll get this 7. We'll probably want 8, and we can get it down to 75.
Okay.
She won. Yeah.
Typical back and forth. You're so polite.
Yeah.
All right, let's call Mo and see what he's doing.
Alright, cool. How's the weather?
Are we running out of things to talk about? It's disgusting.
What is it?
I don't know. It's a little overcasty. It's like 68 degrees. It's silly.
Oh, really? It's 80 over here.
I know. Everybody's coming here from the Midwest, and they're saying, Jesus, it's colder there than it was at home.
Yeah, you should wait.
All right, here go. Go for Mo. Here we go. Stand by. 12% chance he answers. Need a Bloody Mary. Oy vey.
Hello, Johnny. How are you?
Mo, what's happening, my friend?
Okay.
So you got the LOI.
Yes, we did get the LOI, and right after that, I left for St. Vincent's. Actually, I just got back yesterday, and I read through it. I had a chance to discuss it very briefly with my partner. But you're looking for the rent is low. We know that. That's what we talked about. But you're also looking for a very long fit-out period and a rent holiday on top of that of like, if I read it correctly, you are proposing to pay only $1,500 initially?
Well, we're going to take care of your triple nets. We can't do anything about the taxes, but we're looking for that abatement period. Here's why. Laundromats are just different, and you can stop me if you know where I'm going with this. We can't operate the store without the equipment, and the equipment that we order doesn't come ready to go. This stuff doesn't sit in a warehouse somewhere. I wish it did, but it's essentially made to order, and we still have supply chain issues, so it's still difficult. I'm not looking to partner with you. If you want to tack on another 5 years to the lease, we'll do 20, but we don't intend to fail because we're paying rent and not even bringing any income. On top of that, it's not just about the retool. We actually advertise, which a lot of laundromats don't. We actually want to bring people to the location. We do coat drives in the winter. We do barbecues in the summer. It's a community. Most operators don't care about the community. They care about the bottom line and the dollar. And the consumers don't care about us either, but they do when we become that part of the community. So it takes time. Word of mouth is the biggest advertising technique that works for laundromats. We can do flyers, but we don't know if they're going to a house that has a washer dryer. There's no way of telling. There's no embarkation point that money money flyer is going to tell us, oh, you can't, we're going to send those to X income. It doesn't work. To answer your question, that's our ask because we do need that time, not only just to get, it's not a McDonald's. The minute we open the doors, we've got gals with shorties in the back seat waiting for the drive-through for a terrible meal. That's not us. We need to bring these people kicking and screaming. And Mohammed, anyone that was using this store has found another service center. They're already going somewhere else. Oh my God, you better answer that. It's by the hour. I'll be right here. Never a dull moment. So this negotiation, this type of conversation scares the shit out of people. It just does. And I'm a little bit different. Not that I don't care about my client whom I'm working for. It's because I never cared, if that makes sense. When it were my stores, when I was dealing with landlords in my own locations, I didn't let it get to me. There's no reason to lose sleep. We put people in place that can lose sleep, but that's not going to be my thing. His lawyer is calling him. I don't know why I can't see the live here for your comments. You can talk some comments if you see comments on there.
TDG.
Don't bother with their ridiculous names.
Hello from Wyoming. I bought your course last week. It's great. It's amazing business info if you become an operator of laundromats or end up owning a different business. I highly recommend it. Thanks.
Well, thanks from Wyoming. Lovely skiing there this time of year.
Hey Danny, just bought the course a couple days ago and have completed it.
No problem. Yep. Not at all. No, I'm trying to explain and not explain away, but explain why we need that time and the difference. I don't have a crystal ball, but I want you to imagine a year from now, you've got a bright, clean, beautiful laundromat with a well-lit parking lot and 24-hour service. That's what we do. Everything down to the employees that we put in place, it brings that community and that laundry and those consumers back to earth. And that's what we use Alexa systems in our stores. Why not? I've got it at home. Smart lighting. We paint the stores hospital white, just so you know, because why would you want to pick colors? Why do they paint laundromats blue or pink? It's just not what we do. You tell me what you can and can't do. The offer is very real. The rent is commensurate with a laundromat because, Mohammed, we're going to be retooling that store every 7 years. 2 reasons. If you don't retool and you don't put new equipment in place, it's going to end up in the same condition from the previous operator. We don't want that. Also, our tax benefits run out. The depreciation is 7 years long, so I'm no dummy. We get rid of the equipment, we scrap it or sell it, and we do new.
Yeah. So, see, what you're proposing is about $17 or $16 and change per square foot, right?
Correct.
Yes. And it's definitely on the lower, it's below the lower end of the spectrum in that area. And I'm not clear if that $15, $16 or $17, whatever it is it gross or triple net? My proposal to you was that it's going to be gross, but any increase in taxes, it's going to include the tax, but any increase on top is going to be on you.
Right. And you know, what you're looking at, Mohammed, is an LOI. You're not looking at a lease. what is your standard lease? How many pages? Do you know?
7 or 8 pages.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Good. We talked about that. So why don't you do this? Draft the lease.
Let me speak with my partner a little bit
Okay.
more also, because we really didn't get a chance to talk in detail because of my trip. Let me talk to her and we will get back to you.
All right. I appreciate it. Monday, sure. Feel free to send me a text. God bless. Talk soon. Ciao.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Well, famously, you know what I think. What do you think?
I think the partner might be a little questioning. I think that he's interested, but he wants a little more money.
I didn't hear that. He didn't. There was no negotiation whatsoever. He said, "I don't like that you're on the lower end of the spectrum." I was about to say, "Well, we need to be the lowest end of the spectrum. It's a fucking laundromat, you know."
Yeah.
And then sprinkle a little flavor on top, a little sugar. Let him know, hey, here's the way this place is going to be. Not like the previous tenant, not like the failures you've had there before. And he didn't say anything about the TI. It's a good call because he didn't say no. And the fact that he wants to get on the phone with us, even though his vacation just ended, whatever the case may be, that shouldn't stop me, you, or anybody from making calls. You're on vacation. I'm at a conference.
Yeah.
I think it's very good because he didn't push back and he didn't say we need X. We already talked about the terms. Now he's seeing the LOI. So that's why I say draft the lease. Let's get on with it. I'm not going to give you percentage points or say what I think. There's no Vegas line on this thing, but it's looking good. As soon as he texts me, I'll let you know.
Okay. He said call Monday. Should we?
If he texts on Monday, fantastic. Yeah. If he sends a text, we'll play it by ear. Never want to be desperate. Time is always on our side, like I said, always.
Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy your event. Hopefully the weather gets better.
The beer is cold. Keep your
Tonight for you.
Shelly does straight tequila. That's not my thing.
No?
I can't handle it. I'll murder somebody in their sleep. All right, kid. We'll talk soon. Keep your head down. Cheers. Thanks, bro. So, that's what Shelly looks like, sitting here with her glasses. Are there comments? Do we want to do comments? If everybody on here has
There's my
subscribed, I
fingers.
know you've already done it. What is
The fool's on YouTube saying he fakes his calls. Love the live brother.
Please.
What's up, Danny? I finally caught a live stream. Ryan.
If you subscribe, you're never going to miss the lives. Get the course, do the thing. Anything pertinent? Oh, let's show them the shooters. Victor's here. Hello, Victor. Do you know how to run the camera?
Not really.
It's kind of dark in here, but this is our
Oh, it looks
setup.
amazing.
The cameras are on their way. This is what I do for you people. We set up all of our things and stuff, and make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be talking to Mark and Alex. These are guys, there's a video online already on YouTube that Cody Sanchez did. $3 million laundromat. If you want to brush up on who Mark is and how he's doing that, $3 million a year. I'm not going to kick you to other people's channels, but it turns out that we might write Mark a $100,000 check. So I asked Shelly to bring the checkbook. It's going to be exciting. Make sure you tune in. Victor's going to be in the background. We're going to have all the lights and things and stuff. So smash the button and we'll see you fuckers on the flip side. I don't know how to shut it off. Bye, guys.